Hey guys, I know I haven't done a YouTube video in a long time, but here's why. My brother passed away recently. Yeah, I know a lot of you know him. You've seen him a lot in my vlogs. From time to time, we've had the greatest amount of times. We've had so much fun together. Yeah, he died in January. Um, it's been very tough. It's been extremely tough for me, my family, friends, anyone who knows him. It's been tough, at least slightly, you know. First of all, I want to thank you for all my friends and everyone who really encouraged me during this time, because I've been through some stuff, but this has by far been the toughest time of my entire life. So thank you. First of all, when I say that. For those of you who don't know, yeah, my brother passed away in January, and so much has happened. So much has happened since then. I went to Tanzania, came back, but here's the story. My brother started feeling sick around the 1st of January. And then, you know, it was a headache at first, and then he started like vomiting, and he started like not eating, like he couldn't hold any food in, he couldn't take medicine. Eventually, like, he didn't get better, which we thought he would, because we thought it was a bug. We thought he'd get better in a few days, whereas 2 weeks passed, he still didn't get better. So then we had to call the ambulance, and then they took him to the hospital to get him like sorted out for treatment and stuff like that. Well, the next day, Mum stayed with Lasano overnight, and then me and Dad went to the hospital the next day. He seemed to be doing okay, but we knew that he was still sick. He still wasn't feeling very well. And then eventually his what do they call it? His demand for oxygen just kept going higher and higher and higher and higher, to the point where it was getting very serious. And they gave us back the results when they tested him, and they found spots in his lungs, fluid around his heart, and like a mass in his liver. So by what the doctors saw, they diagnosed it as cancer, you know. So, which me and my family didn't take that very well. Like, I mean, we took it well, but I mean, who wants to hear that someone that you love it could die? You know, who wants to hear that? So then, you know, we kept visiting him in hospital. I think some days were better than other days, where like, you know, like he from time to time he was good. He was still cracking jokes, and he became like very popular in the hospital. Like, nurses liked him, you know. It was one of those things, you know. Every time I would go there, I would help him. You know, I'd help him wash, help him do all kinds of stuff. We'd have fun from time to time, but I remember this one specific time where we came down, and I decided to stay with my brother until like around 12 o'clock in the morning, and we had the greatest time. We watched videos. We did all kind, like we watched videos. We talked about life. You know, we prayed. I had my friends. I had two of my like best friends on the phone as well. I gave the phone to my brother. My brother spoke to them. You know, they prayed, and you know, they did all kinds of stuff. And yeah, it was a great time. My brother appreciated it as well, and he enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was great. And then we prayed for the last time, and then we said our goodbyes. And when I said my goodbye to him, I looked at him for the last time, and that was the last time I saw him awake. The next day, he had to be induced so that they can supply oxygen to him when he was asleep. You know, so when I heard that, I didn't like that news. Yeah. So I'm telling you now, when they induced him, I went to go see him but he was asleep, right? When I saw him like induced like that, I broke. I absolutely broke. Broke. You know, break? Do you know to break? Do you know your breaking point? Like break. Do you know that kind of break? Tears, everything. All that ish. All that tish. All of it. You know? So he was like that for a week. They did a biopsy on him. We waited for an entire, like, I think 5 days until they could give us results. And they told us that there wasn't anything they could do. They said that the type of cancer that he has is rare and that he's gonna die. So hearing that was difficult for all of us. For me, my mum and my dad. It was something that takes you by surprise. You know? It takes the breath away. It takes your breath away. You know? So in spite of hearing that news, they also said that they're going to switch off the life support the next day. And then they switched it off around, I think 6 to 8 o'clock in the evening. And we were just hoping and believing and praying that, you know, he was gonna be okay. I was with him for a very long time. My brother's best friend came as well. Irene came with Nevaeh. I stayed with my brother for a very long time, and then I think Irene had to go back at home. Irene had to go back home because she had Nevaeh, right? So she had to look after him. Then I was telling my best friend, like, you know, we might as well go back because you know, don't want to leave Irene alone in the house. So we did go back. We went back around I think 3 or 4 in the morning. So then we went So then we went back. We were talking. I think I started drifting asleep a little bit, but we were still talking. You know, we were cracking jokes, having fun, and I was just praying, oh Lord, like, make something great happen. Like, I didn't want him off. No one wanted him to die. And then I got the call from my dad to come in. I was like, oh, can you come in? Is it possible if you can come in now? And it's like, why, is everything okay? And he was like, oh no, just come in. So then me and my brother's best friend, Abs is his name, we went in. But when we were in a taxi, I was like, Lord, please. I was like, God, please. I hope it's not what I think it is. Please, no. Like, God, no. You know? So then, me and Abs, we get there. We open the door, and then there is this place where, like, the visitors and that's it. You know, the loved ones of the person that's being treated sit. There was no one there. And me and Nabs knew that isn't a good sign. So then we walked into the place, and then eventually went to my brother's, like, chamber place, and then I opened the door, everyone was there. And then my dad greeted me. I was like, but then he said, your brother is gone. When he said that, I just, inside, I broke, like, again, like, it destroyed me inside, you know what I mean? And then seeing him laying there like that, you know? You think you when you hear stories like this, it's not real until it happens to you. You know what I mean? It's been tough. I mean, it's been very tough. So, Lasano, we decided to bury him over in Tanzania, and you know what? That's funny, because that's something that he actually wanted. That's basically what happened. So we stayed in Tanzania for like 3 weeks. And so far, I mean, it was great being there, like being around my cousins. Some of you have my Facebook. You saw some of the clips, me enjoying myself. I mean, it's definitely been like a roller coaster so far. Like, I've had some days are better than others. It's incredibly painful. I thought I would cry doing this, but I'm not. I don't seem to be crying, so, which is good. So I can just keep it together. But thanks so much for everyone being there for me and my family. It has not been easy at all. Some people might not want to hear this when I say it, but I might not recover from this. It's going to be difficult for a while. Yeah. Usually, guys, you would see like a happy me, and you would see like a happy me and like me, like haha he, you know, well, what's up, guys? BK back again with another video. But this video isn't like that. This video ain't like that at all. You know, this is why I haven't been posting for a long time. It's been, I think, 2 months since my last video, and I still haven't posted the part 3 of my Vlogmas, my Christmas vlog. So I have done it, guys. I do have the content, I do have the footage and everything. It's already edited. All I need to do is release it, and my brother's on that one. So I'm gonna release it, and I'm gonna release that one, guys. And what I'm also going to do is, when I get to Nottingham, I'm gonna do a tribute for Lozano. There were videos that he did. I'm gonna post them on my channel. Every day I'm gonna post a video of Lozano. Yeah. So far that's what's been happening. It's been difficult, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been very difficult. It's been dark. It's something that you don't really feel it until it happens to you. It doesn't feel real until it happens to you. None of us saw this coming. As you know, Lozano was like the only sibling I had. So now it's just me. Anyway, guys, I don't know when I'm gonna do my next video, but I don't intend to stop vlogging. I don't intend to give up my YouTube career and everything, but this is why I haven't been posting. Everything has just happened so fast, and it was just difficult to keep up with everything sometimes. But again, guys, thank you so much for the people who supported. Thank you so much for your support. It really helps. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for everyone who contributed, supported in every way or in any way. I don't know when my next vlog will be. I'll definitely post that Vlogmas video for you guys. But besides that video and Lozano's videos, I don't know when I'm going to be vlogging or doing anything next, but I will see when. But anyway, guys, again, thanks so much. Peace out.